Shout out to Lisa Cabrera. Please go to her channel and subscribe. I just saw her video. I have it here on the screen if you can see, where she talks about this article that just came out a couple days ago, March 3rd. Advertisers flee InfoWars founder Alex Jones' YouTube channel. And this is interesting to me because I just saw a few articles that I was going to do a video about, but as the Jedi says, I was fat and lazy. And I sat on the articles for a while, and there were other things that piqued my interest more than Alex Jones, Oinky Jones, as Tariq Nasheed calls him. So, he is the king of fake news. He's a avid conspiracy theorist, and also a Trump supporter. So, go figure. I've already claimed him as a white supremacist. You can have your own opinion thus far based on his past discretions against black people and non-white people as well, specifically black progress. But this is not only an issue for Alex Jones channels, it's an issue for YouTube and Google as well, because we all know that black channels are subjugated to the higher ups of YouTube. And when we speak about things that pertain specifically to black people, to African people, depending on how many subscribers we have and how many people listen to us, we are penalized for this. I don't have to go down the list of names. You know who I'm talking about. And Lisa goes into detail from this article from CNN Tech. I'm not going to play the actual video. Let's see. Because it is 16 minutes long. A little more, 16:34. I'm going to play, well, actually, I'm going to play the first couple of maybe 30 seconds or so. And then I have other things I want to show, because there's a lot of hypocrisy that occurs, of course, with white supremacists. Alex Jones is no different. And those who work with him who are black, Tariq just talked about mammyism the other day, yesterday, and I think on, what was it, Sunday? I saw it yesterday, but the live stream was Sunday, and last Friday as well, with his podcast. And there's some mammyism that needs to be exposed right now, because we are in the age of exposure. So let's get into the first few minute or so, I guess, of Lisa's video, and then I'll go on to something else.
And gentlemen, look like YouTube is in trouble with advertisers again. And every time these issues come up, then we all get penalized. And it's amazing how they're so quick to flag a black YouTuber, but some of these other people out here, they get to go on and on and on and get some really big advertisers on their websites, on their YouTube channel. And then all of a sudden, when the advertisers start complaining, then they react. But see, they react in a way where it punishes everybody. CNN Tech, and this article came out on March 3rd, 2018. Advertisers flee InfoWar founder Alex Jones' YouTube channel. Now, from what I understand, his channel was flagged. Alex Jones could not even upload videos, and the last I heard, he claimed he was going to delete his channel. But it's really no big deal, because from what I understand, he had several channels on YouTube, y'all. So he deleted one, he's still got the other ones up. All right.
So I'm going to leave the link to this video in the description box. If I have time, I'll put it in the comment section, but please look in the description box of my videos. And I'm going to go to another video from InfoWars. And this is linking with the mammyism So not only is YouTube and Google in hot water, but you have InfoWars in hot water as well. Yes, I did go to the InfoWars website because I was researching a specific person that has a legal claim against Alex Jones, the Illuminati, the Bilderbergs, Obama, blacks with guns, Beyonce, you know, that Alex Jones, yes, as you know him as Oinky Jones. And so this woman, who is a mammy, who is a bed wench, which she'll be in the video, had an article. I saw the legal deposition against Alex Jones from this woman, Ashley Beckford. Dark-skinned, highly melanated black woman who is a bed wench, unfortunately. But I remember seeing her on a few videos that were in my recommended list. I remember faces. I don't remember names as well, but I caught her face and in the article about her saying that Alex Jones groped her inappropriately at InfoWars, and that's why she's suing them for discrimination. Ironically, what a hypocrite she is. But this article, the video I remembered, and there's actually an article, and the title was "Why Blacks Should Give Trump a Chance." And there's a quote here, I think from Alex Jones: "We should all get on the Trump train and end the racial division that Hillary and Obama have been fomenting." Published August 26, 2016, 2 years ago. So I'm going to play this video of Ashley Beckford, and I'll come back with commentary.
I'm Ashley Beckford, reporting for Infowars.com. Now, I trigger people a lot when I wear this Hillary for Prison t-shirt, and I have to say I quite enjoy it. Usually they think that it's a Hillary for President shirt, and then they're shocked when they realize that I'm not with her. And the reason why I'm not with her is because of all of her lies. Everyone should know about Hillary's lies by now. They should know about the Clinton Foundation and how they stole all the money from the Haiti disaster relief. They should know about Benghazi. They should know about her treasonous scandal with her email server. And they should realize that Hillary does deserve to go to prison. But a lot of people aren't willing to accept that narrative. They aren't willing to realize that Hillary is the enemy of actually minorities. And they want to believe the lie that there are no minority support for Donald Trump. And that's just not true. What the truth is that there are a lot of people out there who don't have the courage or are unwilling to support Trump for whatever reason, whether they're, longtime Democratic supporters for their whole lives, and they just can't get off that urban plantation. They can't get off the urban plantation that Dinesh D'Souza talks about in Hillary's America. Well, the bottom line is this. I've got examples for you of people who are never going to change. They're never going to get over and get on the Trump train. And I have examples of Trump and his supporters and how they're now reaching out to black voters.
Since Barack Obama took office, the amount of African Americans living in poverty has risen by 1.4 million. Black home ownership has dropped from 47% to 41%. And this country is hurting. Minorities are hurting. Veterans are hurting. Our police officers are hurting. And, you tune into the DNC, and they're speaking in fluffy superlatives that everything's fine and everything's perfect. And quite frankly, I've never seen a party more disconnected from what the American people want.
What brings you here today?
Well, I was coming for the Black Lives Matter protests, but I'm not able to connect, so I accidentally said, okay, the Donald Trump campaign started at 7:30. I needed to get a free ticket because it's not anymore online. Right. And I finally crossed with somebody that had a free ticket, so now I'm going to go to the back of the line.
Okay, so you're not a Trump supporter? You're just here to find out what Trump's talking about?
Yeah, I would like to know. No, I'm not a Trump supporter. I'm a Hillary supporter.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So you were saying you didn't like this shirt, Hillary for prison. So why do you think Trump should go to prison?
Well, I'm just not seeing what it said, Hillary for prison. And
okay.
Yeah, Trump hasn't did anything for all the different nationalities here in the United States. I mean, it's a lot of us hurting, especially Black Lives Matter. Now, if lobbyists have been infiltrating our government this long, What do you think? If a person has to go in there and change it, Hillary is only one person. I trust her to compare to the backers, the supporters, the community nationwide to keep Hillary responsible, just like President Obama. But I don't give Trump a second. I won't even give him a second chance.
Give Donald Trump a chance. I say this to the African American community. Give Donald Trump a chance. We will turn it around. We will make your streets safe. So when you walk down the street, you don't get shot, which is what's happening now.
So I hope you now have a better perspective of how the Trump campaign is not only reaching out to black voters, but all minority communities and everyone in general in America. Anyone who cares about freedom, the Constitution, and keeping the republic together. The bottom line is this. We should all get on the Trump train and end this racial division that Hillary Clinton and Barack Obama have been fomenting for all these years. Stay tuned for more special reports at Infowars.com.
Okay, that's enough of that. I can't take this bullshit. So I made a mistake earlier when I said that this is a quote from Alex Jones. It's actually a quote from Ashley Beckford herself, the bed wench on Infowars. And of course you could see this is a very short, it's not even an article, it's just like a few sentences, actually one sentence, and or two sentences, excuse me, one in bold and one not in bold. Yeah, so this is the bed wench, Ashley Beckford, as you heard, and she was trying to support her argument, which fell apart in the middle of her trying to make it, when she showed the other bed wench, whose name I need to get from there, with the horrible weave, or wig, whatever that was she had on her head. It looked like a freaking dog on her head, freaking collie on her head. But she's so supportive of Trump, and clearly being paid at that time by Alex Jones. Now, I have one question for Ashley. What happened? What happened, bitch? What happened, heifer? Did you not get what you thought you was gonna get? Did things just not turn out right the way you expected? Did your knees give out on you? Like, what happened, heifer? What's the deal? Because I remember your face. Oh, yes. As the True Royal Family says, oh yes, heifer. Oh, I see you, cool. I got you. I got your number. And I see you. And I'm not playing around with you. I'm trying to get rid of this ad. Let's see if I can close it out. But yeah, I see you, coon. And you're not slick. Oh, how appropriate. So we come to this article published March 1st, 2018. That one was August 16, 2016. 2 years later, less than 2 years later, we have Atlanta Black Star that puts out an article, and I saw it the day it was published. I read it the day it was published. I just, like I said, didn't do a video. I sat back on it and just let it marinate. But when I saw Lisa's video today, like maybe 15-20 minutes ago, I said I need to do a video about this, because this goes to the mammyism and the coon mentality that's in black society that needs to be eradicated permanently. That needs to be eradicated immediately. That mentality needs to go. It's detrimental to the whole society. So the title of this article is Ex-Infowars employee files complaint alleging discrimination and says she was groped and called a coon. Well, they weren't lying. So this is, I'm going to blow it up a little bit, increase the image here. Ashley Beckford on the left, who's the same bedwench from the previous video I just showed, on the Infowars website. I will not put their link the description box. I won't sully my description box of my channel with their link. You can go find that article on your own time. The title was in the beginning. Okay. She claims her former boss, Alex Jones, on the right, grabbed her butt and remarked to others, who wouldn't want to have a black wife? Okay. That's letting you know right now they know what you about. They know you a coon. It starts off by saying InfoWars founder Alex Jones has discriminated against staffers, engaged in racist and anti-Semitic jokes against former employees, and even groped a female colleague, according to bombshell documents obtained exclusively by Daily Mail. And they have the link for that. 2 former staffers have filed complaints with the Equal Opportunity Commission against the famed conspiracy theorist, accusing him of both racial and sexual harassment. Former production assistant Ashley Beckford said the discrimination kicked off almost immediately after she joined InfoWars' parent company, Free Speech Systems, in June 2016. So she joined in June 2016, and 2 months later in August was talking about, what do black people have to lose? Vote for Trump. They hired her very strategically during the Trump campaign. I just want that to sink in. She was hired for a specific reason, to help get black people to vote for Trump. And if you were a coon or bedwench that fell for it, shame on you. In her complaint, Ashley claims she was mocked for her skin tone, called a coon, and they have that link, so there probably is evidence of that somewhere. And she was called a coon by a senior manager and denied promotions to match the salaries of her colleagues. She also accused Jones and other colleagues of gawking at women in the office and going so far as to make sexual gestures and advances. That reminds me of Fox News with Bill O'Reilly, Tucker Carlson, what's the dude, Roger Ailes, you know, all these type of people. I think he's dead, rest in peace. She said, I was subjected to harassment and racial slurs by Jones management and some peer colleagues, as well as subjected to sexual harassment in a hostile, sexually offensive work environment, she wrote. She had no problem with it in August 2016, or whenever they recorded that video. Now all of a sudden she got a problem with it. She says, I was also subjected to different terms and conditions of employment in comparison to my non-African American peers when it came to my salary, wages, and benefits, travel, and in regards to my dress, including my hairstyle, Beckford added. In one instance, the former staffer said Jones grabbed her butt after giving her a side hug while pretending to feel sympathy regarding an incident Beckford was involved in. Daily Mail reported. Simultaneously, the site founder reportedly remarked to others in the room, who wouldn't want to have a black wife? She said, I felt embarrassed and nervous, but I knew that he had specifically touched my behind at that moment as a sly come on that other people might not notice, Beckford wrote in her EEOC complaint. In addition to the aforementioned claims, Beckford says she was shown white supremacist symbols, received bogus write-ups and complaints after asking for a raise, and alleged that a colleague used the word colored to describe people of African descent on at least 3 occasions, documents showed. She wasn't the only one subjected to such harassment, however. Former employee Rob Jacobson, who was Jewish, said Jones regularly referred to him as the resident Jew and yelled Jacobson across the office. Jones allegedly bullied and ridiculed Jacobson during his 13 years at the company before firing him in May, according to Daily Mail. The former staffer has also filed a complaint with the EEOC and is suing Jones for discrimination, harassment, and unfair dismissal. So that's the end of the article. I just want the bedwenches, the coons, sellouts, Sambos, and so forth to realize, like Professor Black Truth says, and I specifically reference certain people that I subscribe to in my videos. If you got a problem with it, kick rocks. But I have respect for these people, and that's why I reference them in my videos. But if you have a problem with me referencing those people who I have respect for and reverence for in my videos, you don't need to be subscribed to me. It's as simple as that. That's just a side note. But those people who continue to perpetuate a detriment to black society, you have to go. This is a wake-up call. Professor Black Truth has said it specifically, and Tariq Nasheed has said it very specifically. And they both get this sentiment, I believe, from Dr. John Henrik Clarke. If I'm wrong, please correct me. And the sentiment is, Coonan does not have a retirement plan. And I will add to the end of that, because I know Dr. John Henrik Clarke wasn't known for cursing, and neither does Professor Black Truth, but using profanity. But I'm not at that level yet. I'm still learning. I will say Coonan and Bedwinching does not have a retirement plan, you dumb motherfucker. And I'm using that instead of saying what I want to say, which is that's treason against your own people. You commit treason, you get your neck cut off, okay? You get your head cut off. I'm not saying literally, I'm saying financially, socially. You are no longer one of us. You are excluded from anything that we talk about. You're excluded from black society. They want to run back to black society now. Oh, they did me wrong. Oh, no, forget all that. Now you out there. So please let me know what you think in the comment section. We can have more discussions about this, and I hope to see you in the next video. I'll put the links to Lisa Cabrera's video in the description box. I'll put the link to this Atlanta Black Star article in the description box as well. I hope you all have a great day. Please be safe out in the streets, and I'll talk to you later.